anyways, I knew that I had to do something more. For the pandemic. And I mean, with my efforts, I think I've made really, really awesome progress. Okay, so I gotta find this PowerPoint that I made. PowerPoints take a lot of work. And anyway, I made this PowerPoint so that I could show people what it actually is that I'm doing. Because if you try to tell somebody that you're doing predicting genes and proteins and stuff, they're gonna tell you you're crazy as hell. You're not doing that, right? Well, that's actually what we're doing. And it's sped up the process a lot. Instead of being able to test out like 30,000 different combinations of what protein structure is going to affect which one, we're able to run hundreds of millions of them at the same time using a computer network, like a huge computer network, right? All right, so I think this YouTube channel is going to be getting very interesting because my life is just so freaking interesting and so much happening, and I'm pissed. I really am. I'm mad now, and I've done so much for my county, for my state of Florida, and for the country with my research and with everything that I do, man. And I don't do stuff and then go out talking about it. I really don't. Like, I don't do that. Nobody knew that I was doing this for the last 2 years, but I've had 5 computers running the same Bionic Manager program. We can pull up Bionic on this one too, so you guys can see like the whole thing. Yeah, and see this is my other Mac. When I get to a certain point and I learn how to, navigate having my own show on YouTube, then I'll definitely learn how to, be able to share my screen with you so you guys can see, what it actually looks like. Okay. Where's Oh, wait. So this was real cool. The University of Washington. No, it does not just support. Okay, never mind. The University of Washington's the people I think that came up with that program. The Rosetta at Home. I don't know who came up with GTL, but Global Tel-Link, I guess, has some interesting things on their website about how they can use inmates to, make common goals happen. And, that may be true in other states, but I tell you, man, in my state is so fucked up in the Brevard County Jail that I'm actually using this computer here to make another PowerPoint. And so far, I've only gotten 2 slides, but it starts out like this, BCSO ruins lives every day. They are so used to doing it every day that now the FDLE are too busy dealing with COVID to investigate. Is probably asking too much, apparently. The COVID-19 incubator at the Brevard County Jail. This is the first place you go after you get arrested and booked. This is where you would contact the virus first. Men from all ages, 18 to 75, all share the same room. The bathrooms are still the same, and the tables. Approximately 110 people in each pod. And there is no signs of what the maximum capacity to fire code is. This isn't that big of a room, and I never in my life could imagine why the federal government would tell restaurants and businesses that they cannot go past their maximum occupancy level, but jails can just completely flood the fucking jail, though, right? Where everybody has no choice but to just come in contact with the virus. Man, these people are killing. I feel like the sheriff's office is killing its Brevard County citizens. That's so wrong. And you see this scar on my nose? I just did 38 days in there for driving on a suspended license. My second time. Are you serious? Yeah. And I got 2 years probation with 1 year early term for a petty theft from Walmart because I literally had no money and I needed to get my daughter a new TV because I broke hers. And shit, I tried to walk out. I skip scanned it. Fuck it. I didn't have $130, and I wasn't trying to go home and tell her Daddy didn't have it, honey. I'm sorry, I broke your TV. I stole that shit, got caught. And I didn't try to run off or fight no cop or nothing, man. I put my hands behind my back and I went to jail, bonded out. And then on New Year's Eve, I caught that driving on a suspended charge. And I did 38 fucking days inside of that hellhole, caught coronavirus in the COVID incubator, and then was stuck behind a door for 24-hour lockdown. Getting bucked on the food that we pay for in there. They wouldn't give us anything. And then the nurse gives me the wrong medicine and I fall flat on my face, break my nose and my teeth in my front. And fucking jail is fucked up. It was their fault. Why my head still hurts to this day. And I swear to God, I'm going to use every effort and every energy I can to make sure that every person that can get out of jail gets out of that jail and stops arresting people for stupid fucking crimes. Driving on a suspended should not be a jailable offense. It was a 67-year-old man that laid next to me on my bed that shit himself because he was 60-something years old, bro. And you put him in the COVID incubator trying to kill the fucking guy. He shit all over himself, bro. And I was the only motherfucker that cleaned that guy up, got him a shower, washed his wheelchair, and then brought him dinner, bro. And I ain't asked for shit from you, fucking Wayne Ivey. But right now, I'm going to start asking you for some help and some shit, Wayne Ivey, because I've got some community redevelopment plans, and I think I'm going to get approved for this community block program, this grant, to build some rehabilitation centers. And like I said about that GTL thing, they got some interesting points. And I just don't see my county, Brevard County, where all the spacecrafts go off at. Yeah, I don't see them participating and doing anything to help its citizens. I actually see the opposite. The officers are tormenting them. They're making them, suffer horrible conditions. It was 38 degrees outside one day and made every one of these inmates get onto that bus freezing cold without any type of jackets or anything. But that's just the minor stuff, man. How about they sold me food through commissary? They come in with a hot tray, right? At dinner time, they give me a bag of chips and a soda and a receipt and say, "Oh, I'm sorry. We don't have your wings and pizza you just paid $18 for. Sorry." Yeah, and you're getting out, so, you can't, you're fucked. Yeah, same thing with your other $88 commissary order that you placed the day before you got out. I got out the next day, I called, I tried going over there. Oh, here we are, we're back to searching. We have another accepted energy for Rosetta at home. That's the bionic. And 2021's gonna be a fucked up year. You know why? Because it's time to really get down to business and get down to work. We got to take some actions. We got to talk to these sheriffs, man. They got to chill, bro. They can't keep arresting these people and sticking them in that fucking room that's got to be past maximum capacity. If the room... All right, let's figure it out real quick. All right, if the room is 60 feet this way, it's almost like a pie shape, right? All right, and the back wall got to be like 50 feet. And then this one wall's probably like 100. And then it's got the bathrooms over here. 3 little showers or whatever. 3 toilets. And then it's got a big long sink and, 9 sinks, whatever. And then the door here, right? So say this is 90. This is probably 40. And then this is, another 90. But this is only 10 down here. So if it was 9 times 4, 280, 280 square feet. But now it's not because it gets smaller than that. So just to round it off, let's just say it's, 250 square feet. How many fucking people can you fit into that room and it not be a danger to every single person in there? I mean, when I was in there my first week, okay, I got the worst headache I've ever had in my life, and that was before I broke my nose because of them giving me the wrong medication. They gave me somebody else's Seroquel, 300 milligrams of Seroquel. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's a heavy, heavy, heavy duder psych med for fucking crazy people to go to sleep. And I wasn't prescribed it. No, I was prescribed the anti-seizure medication because sometimes I had seizures. And this fucking bitch gave me 300 milligrams of Seroquel, and I shit you not, I fell flat on my face and broke my nose. I have a partial, and now I have a broken ass partial. 3 of the teeth were broken off. All right, and they were just like, "Fuck it, we can't help you," Oh well, sorry. It's still cut open because of how hard I hit the floor. The top of that retainer, the top of that thing, I mean, it hit the roof and it shoved my nose up. That it still bleeds sometimes, You know the worst part about that incident? When they put me on that stretcher, they purposefully hit every door and every hallway and every wall that they could all the way down to medical. They couldn't just, calmly, sanely, walk me down to medical. No, this fucking prick had to hit, boom, every goddamn door.